And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's Delaware taking on Pennsylvania. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Takoa Roby.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Now here is Cameron Spence. The 1-1. And it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. David Smith, the next to hit. The 1-1. Up the middle. And that one handled. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The shortstop takes the ball. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch is outside. Josh Bennett waiting for a turn at the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Settles under it. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, number 2. Lots of punch outs. A real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That one not close. And a count 2-1.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 3 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yeah, the batter now, Padilla. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest. It's singing. Their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, Boog. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Lucan Baker. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Fourth game of the NLCS. Now here is Josh Bennett. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Wells. 2-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's the rookie right fielder. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And it's caught for the out. And now the center fielder, John Smalls. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First and second, 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Popped up, Prieto towards the line. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Bishop with a quick throw back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it in a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Rowley will hit next.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now, Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was late. One out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now it's the second baseman, Cesar Prieto. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, bases empty. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning, leading off Cameron Spence. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Spence was again named Rookie of the Month, clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Scott hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, David Smith. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right through there for a strike.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Benny hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the right fielder, Hunter Bishop. To the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Gino Groover. Now a screamer into the outfield. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. And that one hammered. That's back. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the batting order turns over. Now a chance for Victor Scott. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
At the belt and fires. There goes the runner. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Tied up here in the early going. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings in the books here in Game 4. All tied 1-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now at the plate, Josh Bennett. On the ground, Baker. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Wells. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth. Tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Lucan Baker. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first.
Yep.
In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now batting, number 87.
And now the DH, J.J. Weatherholt. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Fair ball.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Rodriguez. Now snap throw to first. Weatherholt dives back in safely. A little out front there as he swings through
One
it.
ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Stepping in, Cesar Prieto. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Hunter Bishop. Flips it. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. So they strand a pair. We've played 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Number 91.
Next is the designated hitter. Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, number 22.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Rowley. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Halfway home. All even. One apiece. Fourth game of the NLCS. And now it's going to be Chino Groover. The 3-1. Out to center. On the move. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the left fielder. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the sweeper. That one down the line and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That misses, and the count's even at 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
2 outs. That one outside. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field on his way over. And that will end the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Cameron Spence. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Suarez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Lolich, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, David Smith. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. He goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Takoa Roby won't go any further tonight, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Max Rajic comes on now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Digging in, Padilla. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Lenny McDowell up and throwing. Contreras also getting ready. But 2-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Should have this one. Makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Lucan Baker. That one is upstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 2 is done, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Anthony Molina taking over on the mound. Man at first with one gone. Now it's the DH, J.J. Weatherholt.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
This one in the air, center field. Jones has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bill Lolich.
Number 22.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Bennett.
Number 11.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Swing and a miss. And a full count now.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now the right fielder. That one ripped. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Number 71.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Cesar Prieto digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Bishop. Two down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Gino Groover. Here's a 1-1. To third. To first. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 63.
Now pitching. Anderson.
Here's the center fielder, John Smalls.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That misses. And a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Kramer, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. All tied up here in game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Got him! And there's 2 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Rowley. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go ahead run on base. Spence now at the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside. Counts full, 3-2. Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
David Smith, the next to hit. On the ground to third. Slings it across. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Lenny McDowell.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Now the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 88.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. And the count now even up. And this is inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So digging in, Victor Scott. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
And now Padilla. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one hit to right. Moving under it. Snags it for the second out. And now Lucan Baker. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And it's just foul. That was close.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. With the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Diving stop at first. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself. Waves the pitcher off and continues to run into the dugout.
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Caleb Kramer. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Shortstop, number 14.
This is off the inside. 2-1.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Josh Bennett getting ready to hit. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Now it's going to be Wells. That's too low. 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Suarez, the left-hander, up and throwing. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. High fly ball, right field. Bishop. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the DH, J.J. Weatherholt. That one outside. And that's ball 2. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here's the catcher, Rodriguez. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now, Cesar Prieto. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the right fielder, number 0. The 1-1. Hard hit left side. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So up next, John Smalls. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And next is the designated hitter. Two outs. Fouled off. He was late. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Roansy Contreras. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Bishop. Bunting, and it's in the air. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
No outs. Runner at first. Gino Groover digs in now. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One out, the bottom of the 10th.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And a ground ball to first. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Jose Suarez. And here is Ryan Rowley.
Number 22.
Just missed. Cameron Spence in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Cameron Spence now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go ahead run on base. Smith will hit next. Runner on the move. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Throws it away. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The tag, and he's out. So not the best base running or defense there, but that'll do it for the inning. We're in extras here, and now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Padilla.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Bases empty, one away. Late here in game 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now the batter now, Luken Baker. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. Full count now. J.J. Weatherholt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in extras. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, number 14. Next offering is in for a strike. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bennett. 1 down, base is empty. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. One, 2 now. That's inside.
Okay.
Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. A dive, he's got it. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Wells. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Sam Romero. So now the DH spot, J.J. Weatherholt.
Number 87.
Next offering is downstairs.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Struck him out looking. And now here is Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Cesar Prieto getting ready to hit. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. Hunter Bishop in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Late with the swing there. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, number 0. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. John Smalls, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the designated hitter. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Gino Groover.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Spence down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's the left fielder. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's the strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Victor Scott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sam Romero won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they bring on the veteran, Louis Varland. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Gordon Graceffo. At the plate, Ryan Rowley.
Number 22.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cameron Spence. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 strike.
The count 2-1. That clips the corner. Action in the pen down there. Sem Roberts getting ready to go. Next pitch misses way outside. Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And that one fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Right side. Bishop. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
That's the ball.
With the go-ahead run at first, late here in Game 4. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing at a ground ball. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, down the number 2 hitter, Padilla. Next offering is down low.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The 3-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now a chance for J.J. Weatherholt. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 14th. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Bennett. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So digging in, Wells. Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's the right fielder. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
T-ball, he's great.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the catcher, Rodriguez. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one misses in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cesar Prieto now at the plate. On the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now the right fielder, Hunter Bishop. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We're in extras here. And now the center fielder, John Smalls. Almost got him.
1 strike.
That's a really good take.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And now the DH. That one misses. They're down 3-1. Line and a base hit into right. And the postseason success continues for him.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. Go ahead run on base. Rowley will hit next. And there's the strike.
Okay.
Groover. Off-balance feed, there's one. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 49.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now the third baseman, Gino Groover. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Now the left fielder. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Victor Scott digs in now. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
The winning run on second base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Padilla. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got it. So 1 hit is all they get. We'll keep pushing on. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Cameron Spence. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 21.
So up next, David Smith. Towards first, Baker. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And the batter will be the shortstop. That one fouled off, 2-2. That one just misses. Bennett in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Popped up on the move towards foul ground. Reaching down and makes the grab. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lugan Baker. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.J. Weatherholt. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Right through there for a strike. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Rodriguez. Up the middle. Fires over to first. And we'll have more baseball coming your way. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Josh Bennett. Got him! Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Wells, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Strike 3, got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now it's the right fielder. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. This to third. Groover whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Cesar Prieto. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. Hunter Bishop in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No outs. Runner at first. Now at the plate, Hunter Bishop. The 2-1. That catches the corner. With the winning run on at first. Late here in Game 4. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Gino Groover. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball.
1 down. Winning run on at first. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
New inning getting started, and now John Smalls. Going to count 1 and 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Next to hit, Jordan Lawler. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Go ahead run on base. Rowley getting ready to hit. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And the count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gordon Graceffo gives way. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break. Sem Roberts gets the ball now. Here's the catcher to hit, Cameron Spence. 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. Zips it to first, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, number 88. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Base is empty, one away here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now the shortstop, Padilla. Two down, nobody on here in extra innings. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in extras. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Down the number 2 hitter, David Smith. Inside. And that's ball 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And that's downstairs. Now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bennett. The next offering misses. And the count 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. Wells would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Fouled off left side. And a 3-2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And the batter now, Wells. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Roberts over to first. And he's back in there. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rips one to right. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're in extras here. And now the first baseman, Lucan Baker. To the right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 87.
J.J. Weatherholt will hit next. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He flexes his power with that swing. And they stay alive and walk it off in game 4.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.